Hi everyone, today we are going to learn how to use FlipGrid. FlipGrid is a virtual discussion board. Instead of just writing your answer, this is actually done by making a video, you explain your answer. You can respond to other people via video. It's more fun and interactive than traditional discussion boards, so let's get started. So this is what it looks like from your teacher's point of view. I'm only showing you this so I can show you the join code. This is what your teacher will send to you so that you can join the class. So they can send it to you via email or post it on Google Classroom, whatever. So you'll just click on the join code and it'll open a new tab, which will prompt you to sign up. You'll enter your school email and it'll take you to your classroom's page. So this is a sample classroom I set up. This is what your classroom will look like in essence. So this is where the most recent discussion board is posted. But let's say I know that my teacher has posted 2 discussion boards. So I'm just going to click view 2 topics, say hello on FlipGrid. Now this FlipGrid is frozen, all right? That's because my teacher set it up so that it was only open through certain days. So it's now closed. I can't add my video anymore. So this is really important to know because you want to make sure you stay on top of it. So if your teacher assigns you a FlipGrid discussion on Monday and it's due Friday and you try to do it Saturday, this is what you're going to see. And this is the message you're going to get, basically saying you can view the old videos that people already put up, but you can't add your own. You can try to contact your teacher, but they're probably not going to let you add one. So to avoid this, you'll want to follow the group. They'll email you new topics, or when new topics and videos are added to this group, you can either get it weekly or daily, whichever one you would want. Your teacher might even ask you to do this and give you a specific frequency they want. So this is definitely recommended so you don't fall behind or miss out on any topics. So I'm going to go back to the most recent one, which is still open. So here's the prompt for the discussion. So I have to pick one of the following to answer. So this is based off of something I would have already learned in class. Your teacher can also add different media to help remind you of how to answer, or if they just are assigning you something, how to answer it, so they can add like a slideshow, a Kahoot, pretty much anything so that you can be like, oh, okay, this is what I want to talk about. So we are going to do a sample response. So I am going to do record a response. And you're not actually going to get to see me, sorry. You're just going to get to see a stuffed animal cat. So this is what you'll use to record. Instead it'll be you. But like I said, you're just going to get to see my stuffed cat. So you'll click on the little record button. And it tells you how long you have to record. You'll say your answer. So let's pretend we answered question 2 and the cat wants to eat more fish because the omega-3 fatty acids are good for it, okay? So then you'll press the pause button, all right? So you can do upload clip, mirror video, record screen. I'm not gonna do any of those. You could add frames, filters, emojis, text, draw on it. Only do if it's relevant because your teacher isn't going to want a bunch of fancy stuff, okay? That's not professional or whatever. All right, so I'm good with my video. So I'm going to click next. This is where you can review it. Make sure you said everything you needed to say. It's looking good. So you go to the next one. Your teacher might allow you to add a selfie for the little screen, so that when it shows up on the FlipGrid, it's just your picture. So take a picture of the cat. Next, uploading my video. So I'm going to put the name as Kitty, if I can spell it right. If you have a link you need to add, so let's say your teacher wants you to create a slideshow and put it on FlipGrid with a little video explaining briefly what it's about. That's where you would put your link to your slideshow. Title optional. I highly recommend adding a title every time. I don't know, it makes it easier for everyone. So I'm going to say nutrition, discussion, question 2. Submit it, and ta-da, it's now submitted to FlipGrid. You can go to FlipGrid to view it. You can download your video, have a direct link to it. So here's Kitty's response. So you can play it. I'm not going to watch it because we're done. Complete. And theoretically, it should show up here. Oh, I have to approve it as the educator. That's right. Okay, so your educator may have to approve it, and they might not want to do that. Whatever. So I'm going to make it active now. I watched it. I know it's good. And now it's on there. All right, so I'm going to click on it. I can add a comment. So I'm not going to do that because I don't want to be recorded. So your comment will also be in video form, okay? So let's say your teacher asks you to respond to 3 of your classmates. You'll click on their video, you'll watch it, you'll add a response, and it'll be added to the grid. So, and you'll want to title that response to, Kitty's video, okay? So it's pretty straightforward. It's, it can be tough to do at first, just, kind of having to talk at yourself, and you might need to record the video multiple times. I know I always have when I've done this in classes. But once you get a hang of it, it's pretty straightforward. My suggestion is to write out what you want to say beforehand and then do it. That way you're not just stumbling through, or you forget to say something, or you start rambling and you're out of time. But yeah, it's pretty, like I said, pretty simple. It's fun. Even for people who are not super comfortable talking in class. I am one of those people. I didn't really have any struggle doing the FlipGrid and I feel embarrassed, because that's a nice thing. You get to do it over and over again. So if you watch it and you're like, oh, I don't like the way I look in that, or oh, I stumbled through it a lot, you can just re-record it. No one's going to stop you. And you can also delete your video. So let's say you stumble through it and you submitted it, or you completely answered the wrong question, whatever. You just go back into your FlipGrid, may remain. Okay, so you should be able to go to your FlipGrid and it'll show you all the videos you made, and you can just delete it from there. They do have an app for your phone if you want to get that. However, you cannot delete the video through the app. I learned that the hard way. You have to go in the website on your computer to delete it, okay? So that's the basic gist of it. There's not much to it. Like I said, the more you do, the more you get a hang of it, and just don't overthink it. It can be kind of stressful. You're all filming yourselves and everything, but not too bad. You get to review the video and remake it as many times as you want. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask your teacher. They are here to help. That's it. Thanks.